Well, they might be great if you could afford them and if you live in a metropolitan part of Australia, but the push for more and more electric vehicles is forgetting we're a big country and that plenty of us live in rural and regional areas. The government's incentives for electric vehicles risk creating two classes of Australian drivers and yet again leaving rural and regional people behind. Let's bring in my panel to pull it all apart. Sky News commentator Prue McSween and the media writer at The Australian, Sophie Ellsworth. Well, Prue, I'm a country girl, as you know, and I hate filling up the car with petrol at the best of times, but I tell you, I do not want to be standing on the side of a servo road at 11:30 at night, waiting 40 minutes in the wet and the cold for my car to charge up, just so I can get around and visit my family in the country. This is the practical reality of EVs. I think that it's not discussed enough. Even if you can get one of these fast chargers, to get around parts of Australia, to get out in the bush, you might need 4 or 5 charges to get anywhere. And half an hour, 40 minutes, literally at the servo each time.
Exactly, Peter. I mean, people who live in the country are virtually relegated to second-class citizenship. They have appalling roads and services, and in this case, where you are travelling so many distances, how the hell could you possibly survive on an electric vehicle? We've seen it in the UK, where the police, I mean, this is like Keystone Cops. They're made to use EV vehicles and they run out of puff. There's nowhere for them to charge their cars. So, you'd want to be a crook in UK, wouldn't you? So you'd get away scot-free because the cops couldn't keep up with you. It's an absolute joke. And, we're rushing, all these climate change acolytes are rushing towards this sustainability and these renewables, and we just aren't ready for it. It's absolutely bizarre.